So you probably realized that implementing joystick movement in VR in Unity isn't that simple. So in this video, I'll show exactly how to do that. If you haven't already added the SteamVR plugin to your project, go to the asset store and type in SteamVR and import it. Now add the player prefab that comes with the SteamVR plugin to your scene by first searching it, player, and adding it to your scene. Also make sure to delete the default main camera. Now you should run your project and SteamVR will say that no configuration files have been generated for the inputs. Hit yes and save and generate and wait for it to compile. We will need that later on. Now create a simple test scene consisting of 2 blocks, and after that, on the left side in the hierarchy, expand the player prefab. There you can see different things like a body collider, hands, and a VR camera. We do not need the body collider, and therefore we will untick it so it is disabled. After that, add a rigidbody component and a capsule collider to the player. And also make sure to tick the use gravity box. We'll also add a custom script. We will configure the inputs of the left and the right joystick. So for that, go to Window, SteamVR Input, and there you should add a new action. We will call this action Touchpad and select the type Vector2. Then let's hit Save and Generate and wait for it to compile and also save our scene. Now we can open the binding UI and here press Edit and don't forget to disable the mirror mode, otherwise you will set the same action for the left and the right joystick. Now for the right joystick, we will configure the snap turn. Here select the D-pad and for the east select snap turn right and for the west select snap turn left. Now for the left joystick we want to be able to move. Therefore select joystick and the position should be our vector to touchpad action. Now let's get back and save and generate. Now let's implement our player controller. The touchpad input variable is the vector2 we get from the joystick, so the direction we want to move in. And we will here use a fixed update function. With the transform direction here, we are moving in the direction we are looking, and the project on plane helps us to only move horizontally and not vertically. Here, thanks to Valem, this code is actually from him. Now back in Unity, I'm going to change the center as well as the size of the capsule. And now when we test it, we can see that we can move in the direction of the headset and also we're able to turn. So there's still one problem when looking at it in the scene view. You can see that the collider does not move when moving the camera, and also it is always the same size, even when the camera moves up or down. Also, when moving around, you could see that the hands were vibrating. Here I'm using a similar fix as Valem by adding a new layer called player, and in the project settings disable the physics between player and player so that the hands do not intersect with other player objects. Back in our player controller, let's add a new variable for the camera and also for our capsule collider, because we want to change the center of the capsule collider and also change its height. The body collider script we disabled earlier calculates the distance from the floor in a similar fashion. And now the trick is to change the center of our capsule collider. Now the last thing we have to do is to set the camera transform by drag and dropping the VR camera onto the camera transform field. Now when starting it, we can see that the capsule collider changes its height depending on the camera height, and also it moves with the camera. We can see that the capsule collider moves when we move the joystick, and it can also collide with other objects in the scene, like our two boxes.